burn down chart. Let's walk through this. All right. So a burn down chart is a graphical representation of the work remaining versus the time left in a time box. Sounds confusing, but it ain't. Here we go. So a sprint, let's think about it. How much time they usually give us, right? 2 weeks if we're the dev team to do the work. So we have a certain amount of work to do. We got 2 weeks to do it. We know we got to get down to 0. So if we're starting up here and we got to go down to here, jibba-dibba-dibba, that's the burn down. Here we go. All right. So here's how it could look. Let me draw little circles and squares and all kinds of jazz. So we're saying, hey, there's a 10-day sprint. Sweet. We start with this many things, this many story points or this many stories, whatever you want to call it, whatever. We know we got to get down to 0. So we're going from about 27 down to 0. So here's the blue line is like the theoretical each day steady slope down to 0. Burning down, my friends, right? Now the orange line is what we as the dev team say like, yo, end of day 1, we're done with this much. End of day 2, we've gotten this how many we have left. This how many we have left. This how many we have left. So if we get to like this day, right? And imagine that it's just like here. This other stuff over here won't be there. It'll say, hey, we have about 19 left to do, and we should be about 15 done. So are we in a good spot, you and me and the dev team? No, we're a little behind, right? So we need to get on figuring out what the deal is and get it going. That's what we need to burn down. So it's a visual way to show progress so that we can kind of status ourselves, rally, get it done, have communication, and keep it rolling. All right. So what it usually happens if we don't have this is a little bonus for you, is that work, just kind of goes. We don't show it. We don't think about it. Then at the end, we're like, oh my God, I got to finish. Jibba-dibba-dibba-dibba, down to the end. All right. That's what it is. Everybody's a mad rush at the end. We're trying to stay away from that, okay? So we want to work it down progressively so that we can have the conversations progressively to say, yo, what do we need to do to get better? All right, what do we need to do? Remove roadblocks, to collaborate, to test, to get it going so that it's not a mad rush at the end. Got it? See ya.